Good morning. Myself, Ashutosh Pawan, Faculty, Department of BCA, HPD, Jain College, Ara. In today's video lecture, I am going to continue my previous video lecture content from the syllabus of second semester of BCA course. The paper code is 2BCA2 and the paper name is Advanced Programming in C. In previous video lecture, I have taught some concepts about functions in C programming language. In previous video lecture, I have taught about SDFs, System Defined Functions. And in today's video lecture, I am going to teach you about UDFs, User Defined Function. Functions are small programs that are used in large program to perform some specific designated task. I have already taught you in my previous video lecture that if you require certain tasks at different location of the program, then it is better to use function to perform the required task at different location in the program. And I have taught that in C there are a number of system defined functions defined already, and such functions come in user's computer's memory when the software of the language is installed in the computer. But the remaining part of function is user defined function. In today's class, I am going to teach you the concepts about user defined functions. User defined function is the function that is defined by the user in a program to perform some required task. Suppose you are requiring some specific task to be performed during the execution of the program, and for this, in the software of C language, no function has been defined by the developer. As for example, if you want to perform the summation of two numbers during the execution of a large program, there is no function defined in the software of C language that will provide you the result of addition of two numbers. For this, you have to define your own function, and when you will be defining your own function to perform some specific task like the sum of two numbers, the addition result of two numbers, then that particular function defined by you is known as user defined function. You can also define your own function in a program when you are creating a program in C language. I have already taught you that in C, some of the data types has been already defined that comes in your computer's memory when you install the software of the C language. And there is also a feature that you can use to define your own data type. Similarly, there are a number of functions that are called system defined functions has been defined already in the software of C language, and C also enables you to define your own function. But if you want to use your own function in a C language program, you have to know certain information. You have to remember certain information that will help you to use user defined function properly in the program. I have noted a point on the board: to use UDF in a program, some information should already be known to you. which type of information should be known to you, I have written on the board by numbering it as A, B and C. First of the information that you should know while using a user-defined function in a C language program is function declaration. When you are using a UDF in a C language program, then you have to declare the function first. Function declaration is also known as function prototyping. I will teach you how to write the code that will perform the function declaration task. Another thing, before using user-defined function in a C language program should be known to you is function definition. Function definition is also known as body of the function. The task that the function should perform during the execution of the program is defined in this phase of using a user-defined function in a C language program. And another information, another thing that you should also know before using user-defined function is function call. These three informations are required to be known by any student before using user-defined function in a C language program. And some other information should also be known to you before using user-defined function in a C language program. Before using UDF, you have to take a decision about when you are using user-defined function in a C language program, then you have to take some decision before using user-defined function in a C language program. You have to perform, you have to write the code to perform function declaration, function definition and function call. But before writing the C language code to perform these three tasks, you have to take some decision. Which type of decision you should have to take? I have pointed these concepts, these points here on the board. The decision that you have to take first is the UDF will take any argument or not. The UDF that you are going to use in a C language program will accept any argument or not should be decided first. If you want to give some argument to the UDF, you can do it. And if you do not want to give any argument to the user-defined function, you can also do it. I will teach you how you will do the decision that the user-defined function will take an argument or not. But you have to take the decision first before using user-defined function in a C language program that your UDF will accept any argument or not. If the UDF is accepting some argument, then you have to also decide what number of arguments the UDF will accept. And the type of each argument should also be decided first before using any UDF in C language program. If you want to give 2 or 3 or more than this number of argument to the function, you have to take a decision that the first argument that you are passing to the user-defined function is of what type. Which type of argument have to pass to the user defined function should also be decided while using a UDF in a C language program. Another thing that you have to decide before using user defined function is the UDF returns value or not. The UDF that you are going to code in a C language program, before terminating, if the UDF wants to return some value, you can write the statement to return some value by the UDF. But you have to decide that the user defined function is returning some value or not. If the user defined function is returning some value, then you have to tell the compiler that your user defined function is returning some value. Another thing that you have to decide before using user defined function in a C language program is by which method you want to call your UDF. If you are defining your own function in a C language program, you have to perform 3 tasks as I have taught you in this video lecture. These 3 tasks include function declaration, function definition and function call. Function call is also known as invoking a function, या function or function invocation. So you have to decide first how you are going to call your user defined function. You can call your user defined function by any of the 2 methods, either by call by value or by call by reference. And these points will help you to write the codes to perform function declaration, function definition and function call. During the function declaration, you have to provide the information to the compiler about your user defined function is returning some value or not. And if you want to tell your compiler, inform your compiler that your user defined function is returning some value, then you have to write the return type of your user defined function while declaring the function in the program. If your user defined function is not returning any value in the program at that particular location at which you are calling your user defined function in the program, then you have to inform the compiler that your user defined function is not returning any value. And for this, while writing the instruction to perform function declaration, return type void is used. You have to inform the compiler that your function is accepting some argument or not. When you are writing the statement to perform function declaration, when you are writing a statement, an instruction in the program while using user defined function to perform function declaration, then you have to tell the compiler that your user defined function is returning some value or not, and also you have to inform your compiler about your user defined function is accepting some argument or not. If the user defined function is not accepting some argument, then while writing the statement to perform function declaration, the parenthesis of user defined function is kept empty. But when the user defined function is accepting some argument, then when you are writing the statement to perform function declaration in the C program, you have to write the data type of each argument that the user defined function is accepting. And when you are making a call of user defined function, you have to pass that particular type of data for which you have written when you have coded the instruction in the C program to perform function declaration. Hence, all these concepts should already be known to you before using user-defined function in the program. Thank you. I will illustrate all these concepts by writing C programs to use SDFs and UDFs in a C language program. Thank you.